Okay, we are standing partially in front of the auditorium, which is the original auditorium that was built in 1933, and it has been almost the same ever since. It's really the same. They've added a little renovations to it, but the seats and everything, when you sat in them, it was like the same seats you were in when you were here in the school. And of course, the steps here, and if you can see that, this is all original. And all the tiles are the original tiles when the school was built in 1933.
So this is the same floor that you walked on?
Yes, I did. And the same stairs that I ran up and down. Over 55 years ago. Well, we would have assemblies. We've had plays and all types of different type of activities that were here at the school. This was the auditorium, and of course those are the chairs out there. And over to my right, you'd go in that room, and that would be the band room. And during one of the reunions we had, we noticed the piano that they had was the piano they had when we were here. And some of the older students said it was the same one they had when they were here. So we took the initiative to have a fundraiser, and we bought them a baby grand piano.
Oh, wow.
And we did it, the project was by a key. And when we go to the back, if you see that on the wall, those are some of the names of the people that made contributions.
Written on the keys.
Written on the keys,
In fact, we use it every 2 years when the alumni have their all-school reunion. So every even year in August, the first weekend in August, we always have a reunion, and we come here for the worship service, and that's on a Sunday. So and it's filled to capacity. In fact, we have to bring out chairs because we have so many people who come from all over the United States that went to Wheatley since 1933. I think we don't have any living descendants that we're aware of, or any living students that we're aware of. Except for this last reunion that we had two ladies who were in the class of 1937. They were the oldest ones.
Yes, it was formed by Mrs. Alberta Ramsey. She was the class of 1943. She's now deceased, and we did it to celebrate 50 years of the school. But it was such a grand turnout, and it was so much fun that we decided to have one every 2 years, and we've been doing that since 1984. The first reunion was in '84. And we've been doing it since 1984. And in 2014, it's going to be a large, we really want to put on something big because we'll be celebrating 80 years of the school.
Wow.
So that's going to be it's very important to us, and we hope it'll be important to all the other students that were here. And being that this was the only high school for colored, black, or Afro-Americans, it was a bond, it's a closeness. And we've met some students from 1934 up through 1970, so it's a bond. And we just take pride in it, we just love the school. We enjoyed school when we were here, in other words. So when we get a chance, we come back. We come back. And it's just really a good feeling to come back and see it because everybody took took pride in their school at that time. They really loved the school. And the teachers were,
like your second parent.
Yeah, they were like your second parents, because if anything happened at school during the day, but when the time you got home, your parents knew it. They met you at the door, okay? But this was the relationship that the teachers had with the parents. And they always told us we could be anything we wanted to. And they tried to instill that in us and give us the tools that we would need to go further on after we left here. There is the plaque of the landmark, which was dedicated March the 7th, 1985, which made this school a historical landmark.